Thanks for watching KPVI Varsity. This evening, I'm Zane Hope, and now we've got a lot of scores to get to, so let's just get this ball rolling. A rematch of last year's 4A state championship game. Skyline trying to defend their title against Minico at Holt Arena. And the Grizzlies, they're going to get on the board first. A long offensive drive capped off by this Cruz Taylor touchdown to put them up 6-0. And then Skyline pinned deep in their own territory here, but the pass from Easton Taylor to Eli Ames catches Minico's secondary off guard, and he's going to take it all the way to give the Grizzlies a 13-0 lead early. Now, second quarter, Skyline's up 20-7. Minico stops the Grizzlies on 4th down at midfield. That's a huge momentum swing. And then the very next play, Connor Stocking is going to find Francisco Paz for the long touchdown and make it 20-14 going into the half. But Skyline would hang on 36-28. And now Century with a little home field advantage here at Holt Arena, hosting Columbia, who traveled all the way from Nampa for this playoff game. And right off the bat, the game's opening kickoff, Olimar Alexander is going to run it all the way back to the house for the opening kickoff touchdown. He had 7 touchdowns in a game earlier this year, and here's his first of the night to give his team an early lead. But here's Century's response. Seems like this happens once a game. Nathan Manning goes deep to Drew Gunter, and you know the rest. He's going to get the 80-yard score to tie things up for Century. And then later in the opening quarter, Alexander again, he's going to get another touchdown. This time he's a little bit closer, looks a little bit easier. Put Columbia up 14-6. This game is still in progress, but Century led at 19-14 at the half. And now up north to Hillcrest. They're riding their 8-game winning streak into the playoffs. They are hosting at Sandpoint High School. And first play from scrimmage quarterback Kyle Austin is going to break loose for the long touchdown run to give the Knights a lead early on in this one. And then Sandpoint, they're trying to respond. Jackson Pettit hands it off to Dylan Mitten, who loses track of his mittens here, fumbles the ball, and it's recovered by Hillcrest's Cannon Young. And now the Knights get to take advantage of the turnover here. They're going to give it to Mr. Reliable. Oakley Hussey is going to get a rushing touchdown to extend that Hillcrest lead. And now Austin again, he's going to hand it off to his other dangerous weapon, Trey Henry, who's going to get a rushing touchdown right off the left edge of that offensive line there. Hillcrest would get the 45-0 shutout in round 1. And here are some other scores from around the state this important playoff Friday. Idaho Falls Tigers traveled to the town of Twin, and after 4 quarters of play, Idaho Falls moves on. Final score, Idaho Falls 33, Twin Falls 14. And Firth goes home, but Westside goes on with a final score of 6-41. And it's going to be a quiet bus ride home from Meridian. They traveled to Eastern Idaho to take on Madison. Final score there, Meridian 14, Madison 27. And it was a shootout in Bingham County as West Jefferson and Aberdeen were exchanging TDs in the final quarter of the game. But the big stop by West Jefferson put them on top 49-47. And Teton fell to Kimberly 16-46. And with 2 minutes left to play in Blackfoot, they were trailing Middleton 36-44. And that will do it for KPVI Varsity tonight. I'm Zane Hope, and Matt, back to you.